Man. So where do we start? Where do we start? I think it's
You,
best.
you want me to go first?
Go ahead, bro.
um, fair play to Arsenal, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Fair play. They only took 25 seconds to realize that we missed Pep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I ain't gonna lie to you. We had no natural CDM in the spot, and I'm not gonna sit here and make excuses. But Kovacic, bro, I mean, there should be no excuses to why he's starting.
Well, can I ask you something?
Yeah, what's up?
Did you also find it weird how wide Elliot Anderson was playing?
No, but that was the thing I was noticing in the game, bro. Maresca
How
used
is he so
Anderson
wide?
Anderson, he used Anderson completely wrong this game, bro. I'll be honest, he did. Because the thing is, right, is that, we had no stadium in that spot. So, I'm assuming we were trying to play more, progressive ball, right? With
Yeah.
two eights and a double pivot. But Ellie Anderson, I mean, I was seeing this guy force as like a wide playmaker. And I was like, what are we doing? He plays more centrally. And, you know, on the right hand side, right, this really just shows that Nunez is such like a vital player to our system.
Yeah.
Because I'll be honest with you, our right hand side is absolutely terrible without Mateus Nunez, and with having no natural CDM, I mean, I expected us to get run through in that midfield because Arsenal they had Lewis Skelly, Bruno G, two solid players, and I believe Odegaard as well was
Yeah.
the other midfielder. But I'm not gonna overreact because it is preseason. So, I'm not going to judge Maresca off of one game. We did have a solid preseason before this. We did, you know, show, where, our system could really take us. But, yeah, fair play to Arsenal, bro. They played us out the park.
Yeah. I think Maresca saw in this game a couple things that he has to tweak.
The wake up call.
The whole Anderson at that wide has to change.
Yes.
And I think it's time to just call it quits with Foden. This Foden guy hasn't been good for like 3 years now.
Yeah, it's
Saliba
looking
is
dark.
better down the center than out wide.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I don't know if I sound crazy, bro, but like we should probably send him out on loan to see like where he can really, kind of like
Foden?
reignite his form. I don't know. It might sound crazy again, but
Why
like, I
not?
mean, it's just, Turkey's obviously the better 10, without a doubt.
Yeah,
This isn't the same Foden in 2023 where, he got player of the year, one of the most scariest players in Europe at the time. Like, it's a new era now. Pep's not gonna baby him anymore. It's a new manager. Maresca's here now. So, um, yeah, like I said, it might sound crazy, but I say, we send him out on a loan and just see, where he goes from there because I don't know if it's something going on with him mentally or
yeah,
what, because I mean, we all know what Foden is capable of doing. I mean, we've
yeah.
seen it, so it's like, um, yeah, send him out on loan and see what he does. I mean, it could be another Premier League club, it could be, somewhere in, La Liga, whatever the case may be, but it's really a big wake up call to Maresca, like, Kova, not a starter. I don't
Yeah.
see why. I can't seem to grasp the idea. And this has been going on since Pep Guardiola was our manager. When we bought him in January in 24. How is he not ahead of the pecking order in front of Kovacic, Enrico Lewis, Nico Gonzalez? I don't understand.
I
I actually
don't
don't
get
understand.
the hate over Nico.
Like I don't know what Nico G has done to like
He
not like
should
have these
be
men just like
a
rate him, bro.
he should be a guaranteed starter next
Literally, if Rodri
next to
is not
Anderson.
playing, bro, put Nico G in the
Yeah,
lineup because he's our only natural CDM after Rodri.
yeah,
Because Gold is not a CDM. Ellie Anderson is not a CDM. What you call it? Reiners, he just left. He's not a CDM.
yeah,
Like, so it's like, yeah, I don't understand why these managers don't rate him. Because the fact that Rico Lewis is ahead of the pecking order in front of Nico G, and Nico G is like playing time from the 80th minute until regulation time is done. Like, it just doesn't make sense. So yeah, I mean that's just yeah, I mean this game is just a wake up call to Maresca. He does. I mean, like you said, he doesn't need to tweak a lot of things. Once we have, a fully healthy, back line, with Nunez coming back, I think, we should be more solidified. Ruben Diaz, man, I'm sorry, bro. Like you done a lot for us in the past, but like, yo, you need to like kick rocks, bro, because you're just not starting
really.
material anymore. Like it should be Vardio and Mark Gahey.
Yeah.
No
Oh yeah,
questions
yeah.
asked. No
Yeah,
questions asked. It
yeah, I
should be
forgot about
Mark
Giggy.
Gahey and Josko Vardio. I have seen right last season how badly we have been missing the impact of Josko Vardio. Like our buildup has been so mid
Yeah,
without him. And when he came back in that one game against forgot who he played, but it was like later on into the season. You can automatically see the impact that Joshua Vardio had in his team. And with Nunes being out, like we're really missing that attacking, power and defensive, reliability at that right back spot. And when I was asked on the other episode of PLPT, there's a different podcast with Davis. He
Mhm.
asked me,
Shut up,
what?
PLPT.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. What
Always.
are your thoughts on the summer transfer window? I said, bro, if we don't sign a natural right back to back up Nunes, bro, it's gonna be looking dark, bro. Because one injury to Nunes, bro, can really decimate our
Yeah.
season, bro. With the way it's looking like right now. But
I think there's something that might also decimate the season as well.
here this guy goes again
We
with this
will wait until
one
he's played in his proper
one exactly
What?
proper position, bro.
because
You think,
What?
bro? You're
What?
gonna
I'm
judge
just
Ellie,
repping my
bro.
guy.
Bro,
I'm repping my guy.
you're gonna
What's
judge
wrong?
Elliot Anderson playing as a wide playmaker.
man was
Like, come
What?
on,
holding
bro.
hands with Semenyo all game.
Like, come on, bro.
Wait,
But
Semenyo, but but he gets numbers. No, Semenyo
yeah,
gets
man.
numbers.
Hear me out. Hear me out. You can't cost 120 and start making excuses like that. And you can carry on.
So what?
Semenyo gets numbers. Doku
No.
1v1 demon.
No.
I'm saying Anderson can't cost 120 and trying to make
If this
excuses
were
about
Paul, if
position.
this were Paul Pogba for Man United, he'd be getting
Exactly.
destroyed. If
Hey,
this
you're
were
not
Florian
Exactly.
Wirtz, he'd be
irrelevant, bro.
getting
It's
destroyed.
If
irrelevant.
he was
Pogba
winning an
The
was
same
Oscar so that
energy
I
needs to
wouldn't
be
Irrelevant.
going
look at it
around
as
for
a
these big
Irrelevant.
signings.
disrespect.
Yes, it
Irrelevant.
does.
Pogba
Irrelevant.
was never
Irrelevant.
played
Irrelevant.
out of position.
Who
He was played in his position
he was
99% of
played
the
out
time.
of position. He was played as a number 6. He was played as a striker. What do you mean he wasn't played out of
How we go
position?
from talking about Man City to Paul Pogba, bro? Like, stay
No,
on
because
topic,
no,
dog.
because it's the
Stay
same
on topic,
concept.
bro.
It's
Elliot
the
So
same
Anderson
irrelevant.
was
concept.
So
playing as
irrelevant.
a
Poor
right wing.
performances should be criticized
You
just
had
like
Elliot
everybody
Anderson playing
else.
as a wide playmaker, bro. That's so irrelevant to this
A
conversation,
wide
bro.
playmaker.
So irrelevant.
Man is a 6 or an 8 if you want
No,
to.
he's not a 6. He's a
An 8.
roaming 8. He's a
An
box
8.
to box.
Sure, yeah, sure. Not a right winger. So we can't
Listen,
judge him
bro.
too harshly on this one game.
Why it's just one game, bro? You guys are catching it up so much.
But
I
no,
actually do blame
uh,
Enzo Maresca though. I blame Enzo Maresca.
for the loss, or
He
for,
put no, and this is a, sort of an inside joke with myself and Mo. But if I'm being entirely serious, I mean, you do in a way have to look at the manager, and the way that he set this team out. And I mean,
Yep.
look, I know he's a bit short for options, but you should have known that a midfield pivot of 116 and Kovacic was going to die against a midfield that's got the strength and may not be the greatest footballers, right? But they've got the energy, the work rate, the athleticism, and the grit of Bruno G, of Lewis Skelly, who is exceptional, by the way, and Martin Odegaard, who was incredible this game, someone who I heavily criticized. And you just have to say it how it is. Arsenal thoroughly deserved to win the game. As much as I despise them, you just got to say it how it is. I mean, it's not the end of the world. As we said, this is the Community Shield, but seeing things like this, I mean, the fact that Arsenal weren't even getting out of first gear, I'd be a little worried. Banter aside, so
nerd. You said Arsenal would lose 3-0. They ended up winning 3-0.
Yes. Beautiful reverse psychology. What a beautiful excuse to use. But yeah. But I have to, what a beautiful game. What a beautiful, beautiful game. And
Sorry, before you go on,
mm,
how how big is this game? Is it just another glorified preseason game, or is
no,
it
it's a
more
Champions
than
League
that?
final.
it's not a Champions League final. Don't speak for me now. Don't speak for me.
Wait,
But
no,
now for
oh
me,
no,
for me, it's really it's a game where now I can finally understand what
You're
Arsenal
breaking up, bro.
need more
Whoa.
than anything else. And for me, for more, how is it better now?
Yep,
Are we good?
yep.
Okay, we good. Okay. Yeah, as I was saying, for more to be like, oh, nah, it's just a friendly, though. It's like, of course, that's the best excuse to use, but literally just yesterday, he was very hyped to be like, yeah, we've got to smoke y'all. So you can say it's a friendly. You can say if you had to win, like, yeah, see, this is a great start for Man City. But at the end of the day,
It
there's
is a
something
friendly.
for me watching that game for City. I'm like, yeah, midfield wise, yeah, it is a friendly to make your guys happy, and it is a friendly. That's no lie. But one thing is for sure, within that friendly, you also have a lot of weakness within City, and also great strengths. We have to fix now is actually that left wing and get a proper striker. You get me? Because
Gyökeres.
defensively, y'all was saying, yeah, Kraber's gonna be exposed. Yeah, you're crazy, but I want an Ekitike type of striker. I love such a striker for Arsenal, you know. But other than that, like yesterday, you're saying Gravel will be exposed. More than exposed, he showed you that I can actually hold it down without Saliba. You get me? So
Well,
that already
we'll
shows it.
wait until they
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know
true.
play
No,
about that
against
one,
a
listen.
buddy.
No,
better City
listen.
team or
Yeah,
a
I don't know
better
about
team.
that one, brother.
We'll
No,
wait
that's not.
again.
No, pause. Did you hear what I said? I said yesterday, you said today, Gravel will be exposed. Today, he wasn't exposed. That's what I'm saying. I'm
Oh,
not saying in the future he won't be exposed, but I'm
oh,
just
today,
saying,
okay,
Graviel,
I
yeah, that's
guess.
what I'm saying.
Sure.
Graviel has proved your guys wrong that he can probably stand without Saliba. We'll see throughout the whole season. But one thing is most definite is that defensively, we are not looking as vulnerable as I thought we would. Midfield wise, are we too delicious, man? Like Skelly, that guy, brother. He's just marvelous within the midfield. We have been crying for him to play in the midfield.
I
So
think there's a
to
very
actually see it
valuable
happening,
lesson learned with Skelly. Sorry to cut you off. Like
no
I've said
stress.
this many times. Word to Dave, Novas. I've said many times and many times before. It may be a bit crazy, but maybe try playing players in the positions that they naturally play, and you may see the best of those players. I know.
Like Elliot
Maybe
Exactly.
playing
Anderson.
a midfielder as a central midfielder, we may see the best of them. Maybe not playing a midfielder as a left back, we may see a better version of that player. I know it's crazy, and not doing this hipster manager stuff that we see all the time, but just playing players in normal positions. I know it's crazy, but yeah, Lewis Skelly shot him out, man. He had a really good
Yeah,
game.
he played brilliantly, and Martin Odegaard, I don't know how crack his stiff, but he must continue. I need him to continue to do that. You get me? And I love Donnarumma's performance though. That was superb from Donnarumma.
No,
Like,
no, he
yeah, he
really,
was amazing, bro.
That brother wasn't even trying for real.
yeah.
Yeah, he was amazing, bro. Like he must continue with that performance. And I'm glad he's your guys' first choice keeper because wow, that was beautiful. That was a beautiful performance. But other than that, I'm happy. Like I said, watching that game really showed that actually we know how to play direct football. And we must continue. And also, I need to give a shout out to Zoles, actually. They will not actually move on without talking about Zoles.
He
That
was
guy,
tidy.
even
He
in
was very
preseason,
tidy.
yeah, like the two assists,
Good
two
rating.
assists. You get me for Kai and what's his name, Martin Odegaard. For me, that performance from him is very great. To think that he is the replacement for Trossard, and this is what we're seeing from him, that is very great from Zoles. But otherwise, like I said, for me, great performance for Arsenal. I'm seeing a very promising direct type of football. And when it comes to City, I just feel like they were sleeping more than anything else. You know, they were sleeping. They did kind of, in a way, play their best players, but other than that, I didn't see nothing from City. Should City be worried though? Not really. But one thing's for sure,
No.
let's not try downplay the performance and be like, oh no, but it's just
With City,
like let's
I'll
let's
give it 5 games.
let's keep it real.
Five league
Yeah,
games.
exactly.
I'll
Yeah,
give it
yeah.
5 league
I
games
stand with you.
to see if them losing Pep and Rodri really makes that big of
Yeah,
a
I stand
difference.
with you. Because for me, at the end of the day, this is
Whoa.
so let's not try downplay. So your guys were known for whoever came on for your guys, they'll cook. But as soon as I saw Grealish on the pitch, I was like, yeah, thank you. The
Bro,
game is
I saw
over.
Grealish. I'm
Shut
like,
down.
the hell? He's still here?
Yeah, thank you.
He's still in play.
Same, like when I heard he was on substitutions, I was literally so shocked. I was like, what is he doing? But what is for sure? Let's not act like, this is and one eyebrow raise for City. It's something to look at and be like, okay, we've seen that you did play Anderson off position, but also you must look at the manager and be like, what are you gonna do? You know, because this is off the pad. You should like into the Premier League, sorry, but I didn't see any in a way, because Haaland was quiet, the midfield was not great at all, and it also shows the replacement for Rodri is something they should take serious.
We had one, but we didn't start him.
Yes, I
Oh,
think they
sadly.
have a proper replacement for Rodri. He just doesn't play for some odd reason.
I don't know why, bro.
But
I
look,
feel like that question every day.
On my life, if I start hearing the Nico, like the flipping
He's
Nico
a great
G
player, bro.
stance,
Stop,
he-
I
stop with
swear
the
on my
hate
he's
life.
a good
again.
player. He's
He's
a
a
good
good
player.
player.
He's
Stop
a
with the
good
hate,
player,
bro.
but stop acting like he's baby Rodri.
No
No
one
one
said
said
he's
that.
baby
No one
I'm
said
Rodri.
that.
No
tired of
one
these
said
players
he's
getting
baby Rodri,
overhyped to
bro.
players
No,
that
no,
they're
no, no,
not.
no, 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 no,
No
This
no.
is
one said
nothing
he's
Dave,
baby
against
Dave,
Rodri,
Dave,
bro.
Dave, Dave, Dave. No one said he's baby Rodri.
Like no one
He's
said he's
just
baby Rodri.
he's just the
No, but you're
he's
acting like he's the replacement for
no,
Rodri.
he
As
is.
of now, yes.
He is because he's the
Yes,
only
as of
natural
now, yes.
DM. He's the only natural DM.
No, you have this thing with like natural DMs that they always like with the clubs for a certain example, right? You always talk about DMs always needing to be athletic or pace and power. Oh, they're not like a
Oh no,
natural
no,
DM.
no, no,
How
no.
about just getting a midfielder that's a metronome type of midfielder, like an example, Busquets or Michael Carrick, one that isn't always a flipping PMP midfielder. I
No,
don't
no.
like I don't know what's like the obsession
I don't know
with
if you've
PMP players.
watched Nico Gonzalez that often. He's
He
very
doesn't, bro. He
No,
doesn't.
very
He
he's a
good on the
good
doesn't,
ball.
bro.
player.
Mind, he's
This
very
is
good on the
nothing
ball.
against Nico. This is nothing against Nico G. I think he is a good player.
Alvin, what are we
But
doing?
don't propel him, but don't put him on a pedestal with players that are completely out of his league, putting
No, no,
No
no,
one
unnecessary
said it.
pressure
no.
No
on
one
him.
did that
We're
though.
If
just
anything,
saying
I'm trying
No,
to protect him.
no, no. We're just saying that he's the only natural replacement
Well, there is
for
a
Rodri
transfer
because you
market.
can't put Kovacic there. You can't put Elliot Anderson there.
Well, yeah, we saw that today.
He's the only natural replacement, so he is the replacement for Rodri. That's what
Well,
we're.
there is something called the summer transfer window, and it is open for another 17 days. And Man
that's
City
just
have been
not our point.
linked
That's just not our
with
point, bro.
midfielders. So I
Like
mean, you
who?
could go and address it. Like there's still time,
Like who?
you know. I mean, City been linked with midfielders all window. I mean, I don't know what's happened with this Bawadi thing. And I'll say this right now: Enzo
Oh,
doesn't fix that problem.
no, 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 no. Buwadi and
Bawadi does not fix that issue.
Gonzalez, both of them can fix that problem.
Bawadi is not of a is not even close to a Rodri profile. And given his
What are
age
we
and
talking about?
inexperience, you are throwing him into the deep end. He's a good
Ro-
player. I like Bawadi.
Rodri and Buwadi are the exact same profiles. The ex- Rodri may be better defensively, but they're the exact same mold of a
Rodri
player.
is an all-round midfielder. Bawadi is a ball carrier, strictly.
A
He
ball
doesn't have an eye
carrier.
for goal like Rodri has. No, he's not.
Yeah, let's switch topics, dog. That's enough of this.
I don't need my on my defense Tevin on my DM Tevin Africa. I don't really need that. But
Yeah, facts. Okay, let me make a statement though.
go
Let
ahead,
me
go
make a
ahead.
quick statement. Yeah. But one thing's for sure, what I'm seeing on my phone is how people are already on some sack Enzo Maresca. I'm like, bro, chill. Like,
That's what I'm
like,
saying,
yo,
bro. It's
Okay,
still
yeah.
early, bro.
you're like, yo, bro,
No,
chill.
yeah,
That's
blame
not
Enzo
that deep,
Maresca.
bro.
I blame Enzo Maresca.
Yeah, we can blame him, yes, but to already want his head off and think up, and this is City fans. I even know a friend said who's a City
They're
fan, and he's
plastic.
like, sack him.
Don't
I'm like,
trust them.
bro, chill, chill. I won't trust him because he's a very irrational type of thinker. But more than anything else, that's just irrational type of thing. Is like, bro,
Yeah.
chill. It's not
Oh, yeah.
that deep. Yes, I understand. You wanted to win. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy that we won. I'm ecstatic that we won. But one thing's for sure, so we're like, oh no, sack him, or it's gonna be a long season. It's like,
And City have looked
chill,
good this preseason.
chill.
Again, let's not not like apply the context. And again, putting my banter aside, City have looked good in certain areas.
Yeah.
As much as I and Mo can testify for me for this. As much as
Yes.
I banter Semenyo all the time, I have said it several times this preseason. Just a tactical switch and playing him on the left, he's looked much better on the left, and Mo can testify for that. He looks a much better player. So there are certain things that my guy Diet Pep is doing well. So you deserve some time. Like if we're being,
Yeah.
if we're thinking sensibly and rationally. So let's not just forget that there are some good things we have seen, but City seriously need to get their act together because this does not. What I've seen today doesn't, and I know it's a community shield, but the way they lost and how Arsenal weren't even playing in first gear, it's that would concern me.
Yeah,
exactly. Thank you for saying the first gear part.
It's that specifically. If City had had tried an Arsenal had won by 3 goals, okay, whatever, right? If neither team was trying, Arsenal won by 3 goals, okay, whatever. City were literally it was so easy. It was so easy, and for me that's what I would be concerned about. So. Yeah, my bad, too analytical, but carry on.
It's on point.
Yo,
No,
Hater,
I know
you
I
there?
just get a lot of criticism for being too analytical sometimes, but
Now, please continue, Dave. Don't listen to it.
Hater, you there?
Yep, I'm here.
What are your thoughts on the game? Is it that important, or is it just another community shield?
Arsenal versus Man City, ironically, it is a game that gives you something. And especially under Mikel
not a
Arteta.
reason to talk about Chelsea.
Come on, bro. Just let me speak.
Anyways, carry on.
Carry on. It's the type of game that always gives you something. Especially under Arteta and Pep. And, I've seen them play in the Premiership, in the Premier League, in the League Cups, in the FA Cups. And there has been something to cherish about. Today, the thing that I have noticed is that how to dominate a troop who does not have a chief. Pep Guardiola leaving Man City hurted them, and it hurted them badly. Man City fans will say, come on, be optimistic. It's just a preseason. Yes, but I'm sorry, Nov and Man City fans, this is not the Man City I know. They were all over the place. I'm not talking about the game. The first goal, they conceded the first goal very early in the piece. And that broke the back of Man City. Because I don't think that Enzo Maresca was expecting a goal this early. And then what happened? The catastrophe followed. Wingers of Man City, and no of you must have noticed it, and all the Man City fans, those wingers were nowhere to be seen. As soon as the ball went to the wingers, they would charge like wild dogs, but 2 or 3 Arsenal players.
Keep going.
Can you hear me?
Yep, we can hear you.
So I was making the point that either it's Doku or it's Semenyo. They were chased by wild dogs. And this is where Arteta deserves the credit. They didn't even let the ball go to Haaland. And this is where the things get tricky. Pep Guardiola would have played Cherki in the place of Foden. I don't know what Foden has done so much so inspiring that he's starting games for Man City now. All of a sudden. Cherki is miles after him. And after that, Enzo Maresca just pressed the panic button. And he just substituted all of his players that could make the difference. I mean, Doku was substituted, Haaland was substituted after the halftime. And I have not seen Haaland substituted for a Man City game he started. And that was a shocker for me.
Yeah.
So over and all, complete and utter dominance for Arsenal. And let's see what happens in the regular season. And now I'm hoping that 19-year-old Arsenal player that goes by the name of Lewis Kelly can sign for my club Chelsea. Because what a baller he is.
I knew it was coming somewhere.
Don't worry.
No, he's not going to do so because he wants to look after his career. He doesn't want to be sent to Strasbourg, unfortunately.
He wants Champions League.
Thank you. That's why they created FC27. That's why FC27 exists, so you can buy him in game, not in real
One thing
life.
I do want to say on Phil Foden, I feel sorry for him.
At least, David, we have Strasbourg to replace our players from. But what you have to replace Luke Shaw.
Why are you talking about my club?
Hey,
Why?
Yes, I'm
Why is
talking
Man
about
United
Luke
relevant?
Shaw.
Who cares?
look. Dave, what were
Talking
you
like
gonna
me
say?
and Arsenal. But no, what I was going to genuinely say was that I know Phil Foden gets a lot of stick, and this is going to really shock Mo. But I genuinely feel sorry for him because Man City were so crap in build up. He had to drop so deep to receive the ball. And every time he was trying to drop into the pockets of space to receive it, they weren't building up out of the back.
Doesn't
They
shock me
weren't
at all.
able to get him the ball.
No, but Foden, I have no sympathy for Foden.
But what's
He's been poor
no?
for
But
like
here's the thing. Here's the thing. Right? Here's the thing.
two,
What's
three
the
years
number
now.
10 supposed to do if you don't give him the ball? If you can't give him the ball to create, what is the number 10 supposed to do? Of course he's gonna ghost. When he drops deep to receive the ball, pass him the ball. He's one of the only players in that Man City side that's got a bit of spark, a bit of creative genius. Him and Cherokee, the only two. So give your creative players the ball so he can distribute it out to the wings. Doku and Semenyo were absolutely rubbish when they were given the ball. Phil Foden was at least trying to pick passes through the little gaps that were there. So no, I feel sorry for him because he's going to be made a scapegoat of this. No, honestly, no, I genuinely feel sorry for Phil Foden for this specific game. No, I feel sorry for him.
Yo, Ricky, you there?
Yeah, man, I feel sorry for Dave as well. We didn't buy his boy MR14 into our club, so I feel really sorry for you, man. Hopefully next time somebody buys him, but yeah,
Is that my
I
boy?
feel really
But
sorry for
okay.
you.
So Ricky, how important
Yes,
is this
man.
game? How important is this game? Does it not matter since it's just preseason? It's preseason.
I personally think, yeah, nobody cares about this game. It's just a glorified preseason game. But on the side note, I just watched few minutes of this game because I was watching the Barca friendly. Because when
Same.
I tuned in for the game, it was already 2-0, and I didn't see City, to be honest. Arsenal were just playing around. They were just taking their time with the ball. So I didn't watch much of the game, but hopefully with time, Maresca can do a thing or two with this City. Because without Pep, it will take them time. But yeah, today Arsenal will simply the better side, I guess. And I watched Barca's friendly, so you could ask me about that game. We saw some good
I
glimpses
know.
there of Biswi, this winger we got from Bruce. That kid looks exciting to me, and so does Hamza. He might be a good backup striker now that the vegan Sark has gone to PSG. And yeah, man, I'm excited for vegan Sark Ferran, who scored a goal. And
Tuna. The tuna sandwich. My bad. I was a bit confused.
Wow, talking. But
My bad.
should City fans be worried because well, I'm on Twitter. I'm seeing like 50-50. Some people are saying, there's still time, just preseason, the window's still open.
yeah,
And
I
some
mean,
extremists are saying sack Maresca.
Those are
This
plastic
oh
guy,
my
fans saying
God,
that.
yeah,
Those are plastic fans
those are
saying
this
that.
guy has to go, that
stupid.
guy has to go, he has to go, he
No,
has
no,
to
no,
go. It's
that's
like,
that's that's ridiculous. Because it's a long season and everybody just came off the World Cup, and the season's barely even started. So I think City need to give him time, and those fans are like ridiculous if you want Maresca out, because you're not gonna find a better coach out there than Maresca for that fifth City at the moment, I guess. And he might do a good job on the way as well.
favor, if you're there. Oh shit, he's there. Bro, thoughts on the game?
I guess he's not here.
Somehow he unmuted himself, but he's not here. Are you?
Oh, done his
Look,
best Elliot Anderson impression today.
yeah, you know what? We can talk about Anderson. 17 million,
16.
16 million.
115 mil, 115 charges plus one for Elliot Anderson. But before I talk about him, I need to ask Mo for permission if I can just just speak on the performance today.
I mean, hey, bro, you've been
There's
dick
often a
riding him
lot of
all summer,
deflecting.
bro. You might as well.
There is often a lot of deflecting when it comes to this player, and there's a certain and And especially, we hear all the
It's
time,
one game.
English players get defended, but
Game.
the English players that don't deserve it, this guy gets the backing. Yeah, just like, look, I've said it so many times. Declan Rice Pro Max. He's Declan Rice, but can play.
Dave, sorry to cut you off. I heard people blaming Anderson for their poor performance,
Which is
for England's
ridiculous.
poor
No,
performance
it's
in the
not
World Cup.
solely on him. No, I'm
Yes,
gonna put
yeah,
that
thank
aside.
you. Okay,
It's not solely on him. But he was poor as well. And again, why people say, oh, but because he's English, we'll just pretend like it doesn't exist. Which is why the Paul Pogba thing is relevant. You see the price tag. Oh, he costs this amount of money. If this was a foreign player, they're talking about it. But guess what? Oh, he's English, so we don't talk about it. No. Poor performances should be criticized. It doesn't matter if you're on a free transfer, 1 million fucking 500,000 pounds or 100 and something million. It doesn't matter.
yes,
It should be called
but
out for what they are.
but context has to be taken into account, because if
Huge contact.
bro, if my striker is being played at the right wing,
When it
I
comes to
can't
those
judge that
prices,
performance
when it comes to those
because he's
prices,
not a right
context
winger.
never gets applied.
Robin?
Unfortunately, I don't make the rules. Unfortunately, I wish I could make the rules. That is just not how it works.
Dave,
I don't make the rules.
what happened to Pogba was wrong. We get it, but you can't judge Elliot Anderson on this performance.
No, look. I'm not saying this is how he's going to be. For the future. No, that would just be stupid for me to say. But for the performance I saw today, that was absolutely shocking.
My God, he was playing right wing.
Oh, right wing, of course. Yeah.
He was playing he was set what in.
He was playing next to
double
Kovacic
pivot.
as our so-called CDM.
Well,
in a double
no.
pivot.
No. He was supposed to be next to Kovacic. He spent more time next to Semenyo.
Like, literally, bro. How are we gonna judge him off of this? He's not playing in this natural position, bro.
Well, why is he there?
Don't know if
Why is
Moresco
he-
told him
why is
to.
he
That's a great
next to
question.
Semenyo?
It's not him. It's not his fault. It's a great question.
Just
That's Maresca.
why
That's
is he there?
Maresca's fault.
Just-
Yeah, man. We blame Enzo, Dave. Don't worry.
No, 100%. I blame Enzo Maresca. It's his fault. No, but
Nah, bro.
but going back to Elliot Anderson, look, if he ends up having a blinder of a season, again, no one talks about the Declan Rice 100 million pound price tag for a reason. If Elliot Anderson turns out to be the same, I'll be the first one to hold my hands up and be like, hey, you know what? Fine, I apologize. Fair play. Because no one will care to talk about the 100 million pound price tag. But when you have poor performances like that, you best believe they're going to talk about the price tag. Again, as I said, I don't make the rules.
true. That
Again,
price
I don't
tag's
make
gonna
the
come
rules.
hunting back.
I don't
Yeah,
make
you
the
will.
rules, unfortunately. If I can make the rules, it would be a lot different. But yeah, I don't, unfortunately. So the game's the game.
It's pretty. It reminds me of what I was saying in the group at that time when he got signed for that amount of money. I said that this right here is either he has a hell of a season, at least this season, either he has a hell of a season, or if he ever have a bad season or maybe a bad performances, bro, they are gonna ruin the English media is gonna have a field day with him. Because for
No,
that
they
much
won't.
amount of money,
Not with him. He's a darling
Yeah,
of the
he
English
take-
media. The English
And
media
he
picks and
but
plays
chooses.
still, like you said, the price
No,
tag
our
is gonna
media
be
picks and
mentioned.
chooses.
No, but
The,
the
the,
national.
the price tag is gonna be mentioned, bro.
Oh,
And
no, of course it will.
it's something that's really sad because for a player of that caliber, right? And you pay that much amount of money
Which he's not
for this
worth.
player. It's
Even Mo
just
said
like
he's not worth.
the whole Vinicius Junior, the whole Vinicius Junior transfer saga to Arsenal. I was saying in the group, it's almost the same thing. Like if you pay for that amount of
That's two
money,
complete
you
different
expect
things,
someone
brother.
to
That was
deliver,
never
right?
happening.
That is
This is
Very
not even relevant.
No, no, I'm
That's
just saying.
that's
I'm just
two
saying.
complete
This is
different
not
things,
even
bro.
relevant.
Hear
Vinny
me out.
might be worth that.
No, hold on.
Vinny
Hear me out.
might be
Hear me
worth
out.
Exactly. Vinny
I'm
will
saying
be
in
worth
terms
that
of
money.
wait. I'm saying in terms of like money. We're talking about money wise. I'm not talking about the player. I'm talking about money wise. Any club that pours in this day of economy, in this economy that we're living in, any clubs that pour more than 120 million or more than 130 million, let's say, on a player, the expectations are to the roof. So people are going to be expecting you to perform
Let
to
me say
that
this.
caliber
Yeah,
of
but the
money
thing
that
is, though,
we
Elliot
spend on
Anderson didn't
you
cost
that
that money,
first
that amount
season.
of
You
money,
see what I'm
though.
saying? So
David, let me say this real
exactly.
quick. Let me
So
say this. Let me say
one
this.
mistake and it's all over.
Let
One
me say
mistake
this.
and it's all over, bro.
Let me say this. Let me say this. Hold on. The reason why I don't really care too much about price tags is because we are in one of the most inflated markets ever, right? So it's not his fault that he got bought for that price.
No, of course not.
Being average
it's not his
players are
fault.
being sold for 100 million,
Fernandez,
right?
85 mil
Finale.
from West Ham.
Yeah, but
Tonali.
still.
Exactly,
And
Tonali.
Tonali's
Yeah.
better than both
Example.
Anderson and Fernandez. He's better than both of them.
I agree
Yeah,
with
but
you,
he's
right?
injury prone.
I agree with you. I
Exactly.
agree with you 100%.
cares?
It's not his fault. It's not his fault. But at the end of the day, you don't make the rules. Like I said, like Dave said, you don't make the rules, bro.
I do.
It's not your fault, but it's still kind of people are still gonna expect
When it
that.
comes to
It's
MR.
the consequences. You know, it comes with it, whether you like it or
Dave.
not.
Dave.
Yellow card.
So-
Yellow card.
Now, but Dave is so upset that he's still at his club.
Again, like talking about like him being at my club, it's literally so irrelevant to like the discussion we're talking about. Like
You brought him up. You brought him up.
no, I brought him up in the context. You said you make the rules, and I said you make the rules on MR, which is true.
Yeah.
That's very true. That's all I said.
Well, look.
That's crazy. That for me, well, he's playing at right wing, so I'm not judging this performance by him, bro. It's for me, it's just voila, Community Shield. Let's see the season what
Yeah.
it gives at that position.
Yeah, I mean, I do blame Enzo Maresca for that.
That's his fault.
But so are we entering? You know how City had that era where they won, what was it, 4 straight leagues?
Mm-hmm. The Pep era, they had a dynasty.
Yeah, the dynasty.
This is exactly
Centurions.
what happened when Fergie left.
If you're gonna ask, are we entering our Benta era? My answer is no.
No, not that. They still have too many good players to enter.
Yeah, they have a much better squad than what David Moyes picked up.
But are we entering? But are we entering an Arsenal era?
No.
Let's just wait and see on that.
That's the question.
As much as I've been cooking City today, let's just wait and see.
There's possibilities, though.
Hold on.
Exactly.
Hold on.
Possibility.
Let me answer the question.
Hold on.
Let's just wait and see.
Let Nerd go.
No, we're talking about the Premier League.
Dave.
Yeah,
we're talking about not Champions League. Hell no.
Not Champions League.
Yeah.
Let's
exactly.
let Nerd go. Go.
Yeah, my answer to that question is you are not wrong for asking that, but it is way too early to speak about that. You get me? I feel like the squad is just not.
One Community Shield game got you guys asking this dynasty question.
Did you hear what I just said?
Did
you just hear what I just said, dog? I didn't say that.
It's too early. It's too early. That's what he said.
That's what I just said. I just said it's too early. I don't know why I'm always acting up. I'm just saying that the squad is not even there yet to be like, oh, we can win 4 in a row. That itself is just funny to look at.
My thing is this. Sorry.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking at all the other teams. I only see City and potentially United if they get the right transfers that can knock this Arsenal team off.
For sure.
That's very true.
Chelsea had
also.
Yeah, that's valid. That's valid right there. That's
no. Chelsea had been shit. Liverpool had not looked good under.
Let's not even talk about Liverpool.
Areola.
They're rubbish.
Literally, Areola
I disagree with that.
About to finish Como right now, bro.
I disagree with that.
He said his players can only run for 40 minutes, though. He said his players can only run for 40 minutes. That's a crazy statement to say about your players. But as we were saying, but it also goes back with Arsenal's signings too. If we can miraculously end up signing top players, then we can consider going back to back this season. For one thing for sure, I feel like the mentality within the team right now is very good. We look hungrier than we were last season. And you can say, yes, it's just a preseason, but for me, that has been the problem with Arsenal, whether it's preseason or not. It's just every time we go against City, we just end up pissing our pants. It's like, oh no, we don't know how to move a ball anymore. But we went into today's game and be like, who the fuck are y'all? We don't care about y'all.
Nerd.
We actually want to win this trophy.
You play Kovacic, bro.
Speaking of top players, there is one available on the market. His name's Pedro Neto, by the way.
Deadline signing, trust me.
Pedro Neto.
You don't want big name players. Because one of the reasons why you guys are so good defensively is because you guys all defend as a team.
It's
You're
just
not
Yes,
gonna
that's
sign
true.
Vinny.
Who
But no,
cares?
Expect
when
him
I
to
hear
defend.
what I'm saying though, what I'm saying is right now within the market, I'm just when I say big players, I'm just talking about the left wing. Honestly, if you can get a right left winger, like you said, who will be like, yeah, I'm willing to
A right
defend
winger?
as a team.
No, you don't need
Yeah,
a right winger, man. Noni Madueke,
no, I
marks the
said
start of
left.
dynasties, man.
I said left, not right. Please do actually
Both. To be honest, both.
going
The
back to
sack is
actually right wing.
broken.
Thank you. See,
Sack is
Dave,
broken.
that's why Dave, that's why you're the GOAT. See, Madueke fan, like this game, I swear,
No, he's great.
he annoyed
No,
me.
you're good,
He
man.
annoyed me.
You
Yeah,
don't
he
need
was so
Ethan
good
Wanyeri.
for
You're
England.
selling him. You don't need
Yeah,
Ethan.
exactly. We don't need him. Bro, I swear, Madueke just
Better
pisses
than
me
him
off.
already.
That guy his brain cells are depleting by a
He's
minute.
great, man.
He is depleting by a
Look,
minute. I'm
Look,
telling
look,
you,
with the
bro.
head
Hold on,
down.
hold on. I'm not gonna
Who-
sit here and
Who
hear
has
you
less
talk
brain
trash.
cells,
Wait,
Madueke or Rashford?
Hold on.
Madueke,
Wait.
Madueke,
I don't know.
Before
I
we
don't know
even
about
get
that.
to that
Madueke
Rashford
all
part,
day.
I don't know
before
about
we
that.
get to that
There's no way
Rashford
you're
part,
dead ass, bro.
I'm not
There's
gonna
no
sit
way.
here.
Wait.
I'm not gonna
So
sit here
Rashford,
and watch you talk trash about Madueke,
Rashford's
bro.
an idiot.
Nah, sit there and allow me to talk shit about Madueke.
Don't
No,
talk trash
Rashford's
about
better than
Donzinho, bro.
Madueke.
That's
No.
Like, come on.
Rashford
Rashford
is
is
No.
better than
miles
that's
clear
the
of
best winger
Madueke.
in the
Madueke,
Premier
bro.
Rashford's
League,
better
bro.
than
Come
Madueke.
on.
Rashford
Rashford
is
better
clear
than
of
talking about?
How
Madueke.
we
I
should
admit that.
Astronomically clear of
No,
Madueke, bro.
No, but you
Donzinho
and
is
I
the
have a
best.
banter, but come on. Rashford's better than Madueke. Come on.
Way
Rashford's an
How we sure
better.
OG
about
goal
that?
threat.
Way
Donzinho is the
better.
best. He's the best
Madueke, the
winger in
only
the
thing that
Premier League,
Madueke
bro.
Okay,
is a
no,
threat
but
is to
what
his
has
own team
Madueke done
success.
compared
That
to
is
Rashford
it.
last season?
Listen,
Like, if you look at Madueke's game, so you tell me you more impressed with Madueke than Rashford.
listen.
You look at
Wait.
Madueke football and you're like,
Wait,
yes,
hold on.
I love what
Let me
you're
answer
doing.
that question. I've seen Rashford's dumb ass run into walls of players as if he's expecting them to disappear. Right?
Have you
That's
seen
the same thing with
Madueke's first touch?
Madueke. That's the same thing.
That's one
They're
of
both
those
slow.
rules.
Have
They're
you
both
seen
slow. They're both
Madueke's
Scott
first touch?
No.
Have you
So
seen
now the
when
rules are
Madueke
changing.
runs with the ball too? Like he acts like the field doesn't have a grid.
Boundaries.
Like he just runs. He runs.
No, yeah.
Like I
That's
swear,
right. That's
if it does
Rashford.
a track, if football is played on a track, I'm telling you, Madueke was gonna run
Okay.
until he enters a new country. That's
If
how much he just
Madueke
loves
has
running.
9 brain
changing
cells,
when rules
Rashford
apply.
has 10. There.
We're picking and choosing when rules apply. You know, the whole thing with modern football now, even though, as you all know, I personally despise if any player if a player gets stats and gets GNA, they're amazing. That's one of the new rules.
Rashford could have
Madueke-
30 goals, 30 assists. He's still trash.
Listen.
Madueke can't offer you anything.
Exactly.
Except
He cannot give you anything.
Except for a
Madueke
winner
and
in a
Garnacho.
KSI lookalike context. That's the only thing the guy
Look,
will offer me.
Madueke and Garnacho
Come on,
right
man.
now, right? You see those two wingers, right? If there could be a different league, right, for them and some maybe Sunday league players, yeah, they will be the best wingers in that league. I don't even think they have the level to play at the English league second division because
I
of
don't
how
know if
shit
Garnacho can hack it
they are,
in Sunday
bro.
League.
It's crazy. It's crazy how
Like, I'm
sometimes
telling
it's
you.
my
mad
guy's
that they
Skeletor.
managed
Yo,
to get to the top five, bro. How they managed to play for the top five league teams in England?
PR.
It just
Because
baffles me, bro.
Chelsea sells a lot, bro. They sell it to any
PR.
player.
Yeah, they sell to
PR and
anyone.
name.
And Arsenal is
Yeah.
willing to
Only
take exactly PR.
journalists would know, like
It's,
myself.
it's not hard to play on the
It
top
seems we know
16
PR
in
name.
Premier League.
These some type of players you will never see play at Barcelona or Madrid or
We just had
Manchester.
Rashford.
We've
City
seen
or some
Pjanic
stuff
play
like
for
that.
Barcelona.
last season.
We've seen
Yeah.
No,
we've seen
I'm not talking about
Braithwaite.
Rashford.
We've seen
Rashford is
Pjanic.
not in
No
their level.
way we're
Whoa,
praising
Rashford is
Madueke.
not in their level.
whoa.
Darker
Nova,
Braithwaite,
you hate Rashford,
Pjanic?
but Rashford is not in their level. Rashford is miles clear over them. So
So,
don't even.
okay,
So
wait.
yeah, so
Time
don't
out.
act
No.
like
Time out.
Sorry.
Don't do
only
that.
selling good players.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Rashford is clear of who?
Madueke.
Over Garnacho and Madueke, bro.
Oh,
Miles,
yes, yeah, facts.
miles
Yeah,
clear,
yeah.
bro.
Nova, don't even
Yeah,
try it.
Miles
Don't
clear.
put them in the same
Yeah, no.
conversation.
Miles
I'm telling
I
you,
know you don't like him.
Madueke will make you hate
You
football.
have to be
I
honest.
swear, Madueke will make you hate football. The way
Rashford
he's
made
so
me
dumb
hate
as a
it.
brick.
I had to watch this guy play right wing for the entirety of the World Cup. I had to watch this guy play right wing for me in like the most important games.
Exactly.
I knew
telling you,
exactly how
Madueke.
also fans felt. I wanted to
guys,
pull every follicle of my
last
hair out my head.
Last season for 8 months, I had to
Rashford, I'll
watch
take Rashford.
Rashford knuckleball passes, crosses, shots, everything the knuckleball with him. And he's
At least he
No,
could
no,
score
no,
a
no,
free
no,
kick.
no, no. Nova, Nova, Nova. Hold on, hold on, hold on.
Welcome
As
to
a
the club.
Barcelona fan, I'm gonna answer you this. Right? I know you have a special agenda against Rashford.
no,
But
he just
please,
asked.
he has so many assists off of corner kicks.
David,
Whoa.
He
wait,
had
hold
assists
on, hold
Bruno
on, hold
over
on.
Fernandes,
corner
bro.
kicks, bro.
If we're judging players off that, then Bruno
No, yeah,
Fernandes is the
no,
best
no,
midfielder in
no,
the
no,
world.
don't even start.
Yeah,
Don't even
Come on,
start
bro.
over
Thank
Corner
you,
kicks.
Nova.
Exactly.
He scored
Don't you dare start
Exactly.
talking about
More than
the
half of
captain.
Bruno's
Please,
assist
please,
record
please.
came off of
Keep
corner.
your
No,
agenda for
no,
yourself, bro.
don't even start with that. Don't even start
No,
with
no,
that
no, no, no.
nonsense.
If we're praising Rashford off a corner,
Exactly.
then
Don't
Bruno's
start
the
with
No,
best
that.
he
head in the
did.
Don't
He
world.
start
did.
with
He
that
did.
captain. Don't
No,
start
Rashford
with
had
that.
like 12 assists. I swear,
did,
10 of them
didn't
have been
didn't
corners.
wait, hold on.
No,
Didn't
no,
he
no.
do it or didn't he not do it? I'm just saying what I
Okay,
saw
okay.
and what every
It's a
I'll answer
corner.
that.
It's a
so
corner
that's
kick.
what I'm
I'll,
saying. He did
Even
play
a
well.
center back can
Not
do
bad
that.
at bad,
It
but he
doesn't
did
matter.
well.
It's a corner kick, bro.
bro,
Yeah, but you said
even if
knuckleballs,
Rashford had like
corner kicks and passes and stuff.
30
Yeah,
goals,
he had
30
assists with those,
assists
bro. Come
season,
on.
Oh, yep. Yeah, she's about to get real. Dave, I turn on the camera.
Shit. Hey, you have a
My
special
camera's
agenda
up and
against
working
my
for like the
man, bro.
entirety of the stream.
Yeah, Davey.
nobody has an agenda against Rashford, bro. You could have a 30 goals, 30 assists season, and even if it was last season, I would still not have kept him.
Thank you, Ricky.
The amount
Yeah,
of
you're absolutely
You're
correct
shots,
both.
about
That's
that.
Because he
passing,
doesn't
One
press.
dribble.
Rafina
That's it.
injury
It's
and
that
your entire
simple.
tech is gone. Like
We got
Yeah,
Gordon
yeah.
now, bro. We got Gordon.
Oh,
Got
Anthony
Anthony.
Gordon.
Gordon will just.
Yeah,
There's a
Anthony
difference between
Gordon.
Rashford and
Gordon
Gordon.
technically is much better
Rashford
than
will
Rashford.
offer
What
you
are we
more
doing?
goals.
You're taking
Anthony
it. Oh
Gordon,
my
That's
Hansi Flick
true.
sees what he can do with him.
I
That's
agree
the
with
entirety
Dave
of
there.
it.
You could
I
have got
agree with
Rashford for
Dave there.
30 mil, but you
No,
Yeah,
decided
I
to
no,
also
back
agree
no.
with
Anthony
Dave. I
Gordon.
also agree with Dave.
Dave, please repeat
I'd
what you
rather
said,
pay
Dave.
100
Dave,
million for Gordon than 10 million
hold
for
on, hold
Anthony.
on. Dave,
You
please
taking
repeat
piss.
what you said, bro.
All
not
right,
even
Oh, yellow
5
card. Yeah,
million.
yellow card.
Dave,
You look, I can't find it.
Dave,
Oh, nope, found it.
Dave, can you please repeat what you said, bro? Dave, please.
About who?
I want them to hear
About
this.
Rashford, I'm having more
No,
fun
I
than
thought.
Gordon.
No, I thought we're
Come on,
talking about him. So,
Dave. Yellow card.
That's the
but
second yellow. It's the
but
red. That's the second yellow.
no, yellow cards don't carry over. That can't be a rule. But I didn't. I just thought I may as well have the background if we're on the topic. But if
Yeah,
I'm being
exactly.
entirely serious here, Barcelona didn't sign Rashford because at the end of the day, Rashford said he'd take a wage cut. They still didn't want him. It's because the guy doesn't press. The reason why they've gone and spent
That's not
the money
why.
for Anthony Gordon is because Hansi Flick see what he can do with them. At the end of the day, we see what Hansi Flick can do with attackers. If this guy can have Serge Gnabry, a guy that we all universally probably don't right now, in Ballon d'Or conversations, that probably says something as how good you are
Gordon
as a coach
also
when it comes to attackers.
doesn't have two anvils for feet.
What Anthony Gordon already has in intangibles in regards to his work rate, his high energy, his relentless pressing. Hansi Flick is in love with players like that. And for Gordon not being super clinical, Hansi Flick we've seen him do it with how many players? Lamine Yamal. There's been a clear change in his game since Hansi Flick has arrived, and the biggest difference is we have seen him become more of a goal scorer. Not that was ever going to be something that I was gonna put him down for, because Lamine Yamal is Lamine Yamal. I judge footballers for eye tests. I don't judge footballers on mathematics and stats and number crunching. So unfortunately for all the number crunchers out there. So if Hansi Flick can do it with Serge Gnabry, then he can very well probably do it with someone like Anthony Gordon, which is why I think he could very well succeed at Barcelona. However, on the flip side, that Eddie Emi sign, yeah, that guy's a scrub.
Whoa.
Chill.
He is
Didn't you see
absolutely
his
scrub?
game
What are you
today?
talking about?
rubbish.
Didn't you see his
He's
performance today?
horrible.
He's not
He's
horrible,
horrible,
bro.
but Rashford isn't. That's crazy. Okay.
I didn't say Rashford wasn't terrible.
Okay. Fair enough.
All I
Yeah,
said
he
was,
did.
well, Rashford didn't. I'll say this right. When just looking at strictly the numbers, because again, as I said millions of times, I don't make the rules. And one of the rules is now these days is that if you get a lot of stats, you're worth 100 million. Or if you get a lot of stats, you're amazing. But looking at Rashford's stats alone at Barcelona, by the stats alone, again, I don't make the rules. People will say he's had a good season. Look at the stats. He got this amount of goals. Again, not me. This is the rules. This is just the universal as everyone said, isn't it? If Adeyemi can match those numbers, then fair enough. But what I've seen, from this guy at Dortmund does not at all. And with the German national team, there's nothing that warrants me to think that. Honestly, so it's not
But
about
wait,
I
is it
love
because
Rashford
you
or
think
I
he's
don't.
inconsistent?
It's not that I rate Rashford or that I don't. I just don't rate Adeyemi at all. I've seen Rashford for 8 or plus years or so to know that this guy, when he's on form, he will score goals. He was on a hot streak at Barcelona, and there were games where he was scoring nonstop, and that's just factual. Whether you want to
He's
accept it or
on
not,
form.
different story.
Well, whenever you
Nah,
have to
that's
say that, just know
He's
but
a
hold on though.
streaky
he's a
player.
bad player.
Hold on
And
though.
I don't rate streaky players, but that's just the player that he is. There's nothing about Adeyemi that I like. Nothing. And
Dave.
there's not much I like about Rashford either.
ADM's backflip is quite
Dave.
clean though.
Wait, hold on. Is it because you think he's inconsistent?
No,
Because
no,
at least when he was at Dortmund, especially his spell, when Dortmund went all the way to the final in the UCL, I think that was 2 years
No,
ago.
Sandro had a huge part of that. But if I mention his name, I'll get crucified because everyone acts like he's got no ability. So sorry, I said the forbidden 2 words. Jadon
Sancho's
Sancho.
working at Starbucks right now. Like
But I do think he has potential. I mean, but it's maybe like you said, you have to change dynamics. I don't think he's very inconsistent. It's just like you said, there's a matter of what Hansi Flick can do with players, right?
What are we talking about?
You mentioned that. You mentioned what Hansi Flick can do with players, right? So I'm saying, right, if there's a reason why he got Adeyemi in Barcelona and Anthony Gordon, it's because he knows what they can do off the ball, which is what is more important for Hansi Flick, what the players does off the ball, because he wants a player that wants intensity, that can track back, that can press, frontline pressure, all that stuff, and then get the ball back, and then players and wingers that are very fast too. So he knows what he want to create with that team, right?
There's a big
if you're
difference.
talking about,
I don't know why we're spending so long on this. Nova.
This guy,
I don't know
when
why.
he left, when you come to the team, right? Things change because Serge Gnabry, after Hansi Flick left Bayern Munich, he hasn't been the same anymore, right? But he was in that conversation of one of potentially the best wingers in the world at that time. So I do think that Karim Adeyemi has something to offer. I would say a lot to offer this season. So it's just rest to see what Hansi Flick is going to do.
I'm gonna cut you off. I can tell you what he offers: cardio and vibes. And that is it. And an afro. The difference between them two, I'm gonna make this very simple. Anthony Gordon, for a Newcastle side for years and years and years, you could see the levels that he clearly developed and increased from it, just to end off this whole stupid side conversation, which I don't know how long we've gone on for, but I'm just gonna make this very clear. Anthony Gordon and Isak, them two carried Newcastle for goals alone. Them two. Even when Isak left, Gordon was still doing it. So there's something I can see from Anthony Gordon. I didn't see that from Adeyemi. So
well, you will.
I do respect your opinion, but then
Nova.
What if you see it this season though?
Dave.
What if he balls out this season though? What you gonna say? What if he's in that? Fair enough.
We're gonna switch topics, bro.
Really?
I'll give credit where credit's due.
Look,
switch topics, dog. Switch topics.
I did want to ask Mo one more question.
Thank you.
Do you have faith in Maresca?
Yes, I do. It's just one game, bro.
No. Not about the game. Just overall, because some people didn't really like the appointment of Maresca to City.
Oh, well, rival fans didn't like the appointment.
Some City fans wanted like someone else, someone like.
They're just all plastics, bro. Honestly.
If I was, I don't think that was the best appointment. I would have looked at someone like an Unai Emery, someone more experienced. If it were me,
yeah, but Unai Emery has a problem going to big teams.
Okay.
I think he's better with middle table teams though.
PSG. Don't use PSG either. Don't use PSG either.
But Mbappe tax. So I don't.
Okay, so why are we talking about Emery having a problem at big teams? Where we just applied the context as to why things went wrong.
That is true. But Emery, there's something about Emery There's something about
Emery.
It feels like it's always a risk with him.
The guy put Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in a gargantuan split in Europa League final. And yes, I'm dissing my own club, but he won a Europa League with Villarreal. And yes, I know I'm dissing my own football club, but you got to give credit.
Villarreal. Yeah, it's a good team.
So, and this was back when, like Europa League was far more difficult to actually win. Teams would drop down from the Champions League. So yeah, like Unai Emery, someone like that who's got the pedigree in the game and the experience levels in the game, I think, even though it may have been a bit unattainable, perhaps maybe the appeal of Man City being the heir to Pep, maybe, but someone of that mold. I know there's not many coaches like that anymore because, even like Unai Emery is kind of like your last one. I know everyone talks about, the Tuchels of this world. Don't get me started on that guy who will be here for 3 hours. But Jose's what somehow at Real Madrid, like those managers are a dying breed now. Like we're seeing like the Xabi Alonsos and the Marescas, who I blame entirely for anything that goes wrong at Man City. The Artetas, the Iriolas and Michael Carricks. So that's the new managers we're seeing now.
So, is it just me, or because I feel like Arsenal is Arteta's ceiling? I can't see him going to another big club.
No, he shouldn't.
You want to know why I can't see him going to another club? Because his new deal is going to be worth at least a minimum of £17 million a year. I definitely don't see him going anywhere else.
And you'll still be searching for a UCL.
I definitely don't see him going anywhere else.
Yeah.
I think it's only Diego Simeone and one other manager that are making more than Mikel Arteta for managers around the world.
I believe it was
the current contract he's on.
Maybe Maresca.
Yeah, Maresca's getting paid like 20-something million a year.
No, with Arteta's new deal, he's going to get paid more. I was hearing near 25 million figures for Arteta.
But guys, I really don't have nothing else. We talked about the City game. I was going to ask Rick, what do you feel about Hamza though?
Hold on, let me keep going.
I am genuinely excited to see him this season because I'm genuinely impressed by him, to be honest, for the amount of minutes he's got and the kind of performance he's put up, and the kind of movement he makes in the box. I guess he's really good for his age, and he can make up a very good backup striker for us, especially we don't have anyone at the moment. So if we get a good striker, he could be a good backup and he could grow on the experienced one. So I'm pretty excited for him because Hansi trusts these youngsters, and probably with him getting minutes here and there, he could really be something for us in the future. One to look out for, I'll say.
And if I don't hear that, here we go, Rodri to Barcelona tomorrow.
We getting that tomorrow, man.
You've been low ball this entire time.
We already got the Joao Cancelo. Here we go. This man has signed 3 times for us.
We set an 80 million price tag. You know what their first bid was? 45 mil. How dare you? How dare you bid that much, bro?
We are testing the waters. Testing the waters.
And then the second bid was 55 mil. Like, you guys are just broke, bro. Just move on.
But Rodri's gonna go to Barcelona.
We said 80 mil, and you guys start sending offers that are like 20, 30 mil below.
Oh man, he's got 1 year left on his
test the waters.
Just pay up, man. We're not gonna get food chain like Newcastle this summer, bro. Low ball offer for Rodri.
No, but being for real, I don't think Barca will reach that 80 mil because that's why, because they want 80 mil flat.
Yeah, I guess
they would wait till next summer. Then I'm sorry,
and that's reasonable.
That's not happening.
We might probably do 70 plus 5 million add-ons or some stuff.
Nah, 80, brother. We said 80.
I'm pretty sure.
That's 75.
I think it should be 75 plus 5.
I'd rather lose Rodri on a free then. Like, there's no point because you can't
no
lose
one wants
Rodri, Bernardo, and Pep in 1 year, or else City are cooked. You can't lose all 3 of them in one summer. That's way too much change.
But
what do you think about Hamza?
Yeah, we're not paying 80 million flat plus bonuses. Hell no.
It's not happening.
65
plus 75 plus 29.
Yeah, we'll give 65 plus 10 million.
Exactly.
75 plus bonus.
He just got a year left for his contract, man, and then it's 29 as well.
He's 30.
But it's Rodri after.
Pay up for a player like Rodri. Like it's that simple. Like Man City.
We're getting there, boy.
Dave.
By the way,
we really don't need Rodri. We just need to make sure he doesn't go to Madrid.
I beg your pardon.
He's not gonna go to Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Paris made it very clear.
Yeah, he's
in the
not.
video.
Nah.
So why are you worried about that?
Mo. Don't take that to heart. You know, Nova tends to speak
I
off his mouth.
know.
No. Yeah, no.
Don't take that off to heart. You know,
No.
He
No,
didn't go to Real
speak off his
Madrid.
mouth.
Hey, listen, man, I'm a really
Let
calm
me-
guy today, man.
Let
You
me
good,
explain.
bro.
Let
You
me
good,
explain.
bro.
yeah, Mo
Our
is being
midfield
calm today.
is not a problem. We don't need Rodri. Rodri
You
will be
absolutely
a
need
good
Rodri.
addition.
You absolutely need Rodri.
No, we don't
You,
need.
you
Rodri.
forgot about Frimpong.
No, Nova is right. They
How
don't need
long
him.
is De Jong
Frankie
out
de
for
Jong, sorry,
again?
Frankie de Jong.
Yeah, we
No,
have
we're stacked with
we have
midfield. Like
Bernal.
we're
We're fine.
yeah,
No, they are right. They
You're
don't
fine.
need a midfielder, but if they want him so
we
badly,
are
then pay
stacked
up.
in that midfield, man.
It's that
Midfield
simple.
is actually
Pay the money.
overcrowded.
You have
Can't
Pedri
be.
and who else? Like,
Pedri,
come
we
on,
got,
bro.
we
There's
got
Spanish
You have
Mason
Pedri
Mount.
and
They
who
have
else?
Firmino. They have
we
Daniel
got
Mo.
Xavi Spark coming up. We got a
Xavi-
lot of players, man.
Ricky knows. Ricky knows ball.
I know,
Xavi-
man. I know my club, man. He was so good today.
Yeah, but guys, I don't really have nothing else to
No, but look though.
I do know the
I'm gonna
striker.
Oh my
add
God, bro!
this,
Can we
right?
just end this shit
I'm gonna
already?
add this. I just don't want, right? I just don't want because this Hamza guy is good. I see potential. He potentially might become our starting line down the line in the future or something. But what I fear is that if we don't get a striker, right? I just know Deco is gonna make sure that this kid right here will have to become our number 9, and I don't want that to happen.
You sure you don't want
Actually,
Julian
For
Alvarez?
me,
Actually, I think if we don't sign a striker, we might sign another winger.
Go get Julian
Then
Alvarez.
push Rafinha
Yamal up in
central.
the false 9.
No.
Nova, I know the guy.
No.
I know the
Rafinha
guy.
center.
Rafinha
Rafinha
could do the job.
Yeah.
Liam Delap.
I think Yamal is gonna move to that false 9 position, and then you have
he's not.
Gordon on the left and Rafinha on the right,
No.
He's
and then
not.
Olmo in
He's
the
not.
middle.
On my left, if I'm Lamine Yamal, I'm pulling every single follicle of the hair of his hair out of my head. If my supporting cast alongside me is flipping Adeyemi and Gordon,
Flick won't put-
there's
Flick
no
won't put,
footballing IQ
Yamal
in either of them.
false 9.
I don't think Yamal will be at the
But
center. I think
they tried
I'd be
it
wanting
in
to
training,
to
though.
leave the sport
He
if that
tried it in
was me.
training though.
Yeah, I
And
think
it was
they
good
just
in
want him to
training,
get
though.
used to cutting central more, but not as an actual false 9.
Exactly.
I don't think they'll do that.
No.
He can. There's a possibility in that though, because who else will play that?
No.
Who else will play there?
There's
We're not gonna have
there's
we're not gonna have
Rafinha.
Hamza our number 9, and then
Rafinha,
Anthony and
Rafinha.
Anthony Gordon and Adeyemi will not play that number 9 position. And then we
Rafinha,
still have Fermin in the mix. Remember, we
and
still
we
have
got
Fermin in the
Is he
mix.
Olmo as
listening?
well.
Rafinha can
I
be
don't-
number 9.
Nah, he's Crocs.
Yeah.
Nah.
Rafinha's
We
low
saw
on
it today. It
Rodri.
worked out. We saw it today. It worked
Yeah,
out.
Congrats,
it
congrats!
did
It worked
work out
today. Try it for 10 games in a row. See how it works. If it does,
That's what I'm saying.
Fair
That's what I'm saying, Nova. That's what I'm
Fair enough.
saying.
All
Like
my
it's
hands up.
I think
risky.
Rafinha as our striker will work way better than Yamal as a false 9.
Exactly.
Nova, I do know of a guy. If you're looking for one,
Liam
No.
Delap.
No.
Do it. Have to do it.
Yes, that was good, man.
He actually said it crazy.
You can bring in Seshko. We can do something about that.
I would want Sesko. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah,
he's
I would
injured.
take
I
Sesko.
mean, you would
United are
fit
not
right in
selling
with
Sesko,
Frankie De
bro.
Jong, actually.
What
You
happened?
know, the injury twins. I mean, you would fit right in, but yeah, no, I'm good.
Or you give us
Barcelona-
Matheus Cunha. We can run him as number 9.
No,
yeah,
no,
pay
no.
up 100 million. Oh wait,
No,
yeah,
no,
you don't have that money.
no, we don't.
Sorry.
We don't.
Keep Cunha. Keep Cunha. We don't. Yeah.
We only keep
No.
real Brazilians in our team, man. We don't.
Real Brazilians.
Bro, say real Brazilians, bro.
We do have
Said
Rafinha,
it,
so let's.
Okay.
Yeah, we only keep the good Brazilians. You can.
So
You
Junior
could keep
Firpo
those.
didn't exist. All right, cool, sick.
Firpo was
Fucking
good.
Arthur really worked out for you guys.
I mean,
Hey,
if we're being honest, right?
Arthur
If we're
was
being
class.
honest, right?
Arthur
Rashford is
was
wearing the number
class.
9 right now. Rashford is wearing number 9 right now in your team. So he might.
Felipe Coutinho really worked out. Sick. Great.
Coutinho
All right,
was a
wonderful.
class.
But yeah, you only sign real
It
Brazilians.
was class.
Sick.
He was
Anyways,
class.
carry on.
Oh shit.
Coutinho was
Yeah.
class though. That's
Hater,
a
go
real
ahead.
Brazilian right
No,
there,
he was
bro.
he was brilliant for Barcelona, man.
Hold up.
142 million pounds.
Hater. What's up?
Just wanna chip in. Very interesting convo. Atletico Madrid have made an approach for Nicolas Jackson. So
Source?
does that mean that Julian Alvarez
He
might
said
be
that.
going out?
No, because I think Soros is leaving.
Yeah,
I think Soros is
Don't
leaving.
know.
which is
No,
good,
no,
bro. That guy's a
Source
bum.
with that, yeah.
But that guy wreaked havoc.
Tell me,
against
This
Barcelona.
guy really ruined Norway's chances of making it to a semifinal, bro. Like I can't.
Yeah, that's a moron, bro. Oh my. But yeah,
But
Marcus Soros
wait,
is
this
gone.
this
I'll be good.
Nicholas Jackson guy, his Asian needs to be
He's a
studied,
scrub.
man. But
Right, he's
the kind of
The
Bro,
scrub.
his agent is bro.
He's
His agent is
shit.
on crack because his agent managed to get him a loan spell in Bayern. His agent is literally on crack, bro. He got to figure out something for my man's, bro. Because either he balls out in
Your
Chelsea
man.
this year or something.
They-
Not my man's as my man, but I'm
My
saying
bad.
my man's like the word. You know what I'm
Sounded
saying?
so zesty when you said that shit, bro.
Bro, this guy, man.
But
I mean,
look,
he will
guys,
do good in Chelsea. I mean, he's
look,
better than
everyone's
Delap.
got their preferences. That's cool. But like, let's keep it
Dave.
football, man.
He's still better than Delap.
That's all I'm
Though.
saying. No, that's all I'm saying.
Is he?
Let's keep it football.
Is he better than
That's all.
Delap?
Yeah, he's still better than Delap, bro.
Jackson,
I'm gonna
yes,
choose
yes, he
Jackson
is.
He
over
is okay.
Delap
Okay, fair
all
enough,
day.
fair enough.
Yes, he is.
He's still
He's
better than Delap, bro.
Okay.
That's not that hard though. That's like upgrading on Garnacho. That's why Chelsea fans are getting so giddy about flipping, Mr. PMP, Mr. PMP with GA Morgan
Mr.
Rogers.
PNP.
Man like
this
Morgan
DB
Rogers, bro.
bro.
That
Come
like
in here
Cole
with
Palmer's
that
twin.
Garnacho, man.
celebrating about him being like the greatest thing since sliced bread. But I mean, I do kind of hear when after having Garnacho, the feeling is mutual. I do hear it. Surviving
guys,
Garnacho.
Guys, look. It was a lovely show once again. Arsenal play Friday against Lampard's Coventry.
Yes, sir.
Can Lampard cause an upset? Man.
Coventry 2-0.
That'd be hilarious.
Coventry 2-1.
more.
I'm
Listen,
just joking with you, brother. I'm just joking with you, brother.
Lamb's coming for an upset. Lamb's coming for an upset.
Man, I
Yes,
really
no.
thought
Because at the Emirates,
City
we
would have
will
won
be
today,
there.
man. I really thought City would have won today, man. Shit, that cut off my parlay right there.
But look.
You should know if we see Kovacic in that starting lineup.
Oh yeah. But
Fault,
I'll play you guys. I'll see you guys again on Sunday.
Yeah.
Ooh, after the game.
Wait,
no stress.
breaking news. Here we go for João Cancelo. By the way.
I just said that.
Oh,
I miss Cancelo, bro.
Great.
Sunday, I'll see you guys. Actually,
Cancelo to Barca.
no, because Chelsea play Monday. Fuck. Okay, you know what? I'll probably see you guys.
Oh yeah, Chelsea. Yeah, welcome to.
Oh no, who did Chelsea play? They play.
Fulham.
They play Fulham. Oh, they
Fulham.
losing that. We can just do the podcast on Sunday.
I'll probably see you guys Tuesday. Tuesday then.
What
Maybe
time?
Tuesday.
I do start school.
I go on holiday on Wednesday, people. So
It depends on whenever we agree. We'll find out the day before. So
All right, sounds good.
if we're doing the day that Julian Alvarez signs, then this is the last podcast then.
Free that man.
But
That man is in prison, bro.
adios, guys.
Until Atletico decide to actually sell him.
Man, they won't.
Bunch of
Man, they won't,
Yeah,
bro. They're not pussies, bro.
Yeah.
pussy ass
Yeah.
team.
So good luck. Pay up.
You salty?
But adios.
Adios, amigo.